There's no way I couldn't share this message with you guys. Stuff like this doesn't usually happen to me. I hear about it. Okay. I'm trying to leave somebody who never did what he said he was going to do. Now, here's what I'm saying. All of a sudden, 7 o'clock at night, I decide to go out and get my car ready for work for the next day, right? I turn the tunes on. First and foremost, if this is something for somebody, the song, I've been wasting my time and I'm moving along. You'll forget about me after I've been gone. I think it's Triumph. I love the song. Okay. So I thought right away, somebody's wasting my time. And I'm not gonna let it happen. Then all of a sudden Charles Stanley pops on. And it's a whole message about procrastinating is a sin. So if you're waiting on something or you're waiting for somebody, no answer is their answer. You know what I mean? I'm not saying to give up, but I was with somebody who procrastinated. Every time I asked, they were like, we'll do it later, we'll do it later. That is what the whole sermon was about. And it was just too many synchronicities in a row of exactly what I'm going through. And I was guided to go outside. I was guided to do a reading. I'm sitting here all day in my head going, when is this going to end? I'm sick of wasting my time. I want to move out of this neighborhood. And then I heard two messages that it was almost like, come on, Charles Stanley. I have never heard Charles Stanley come on my radio in my truck. I've had it a year. Never. Never, never, never. So, and it was all about, if you're an energetic person, I don't want to forget this part, and you got a high energy and you're with somebody who is a procrastinator, it brings you down. Okay? And I always thought, well, you get, and he even said, oh, I got to stay, but you don't. You don't have to hate the person. You don't have to be mad at the person. But if you're in a work environment and you got one person who's not doing their job and three that are, or this could be related to a husband who didn't do anything and you were a slave. You did everything. You know what I mean? Because that was my thing. And I had to be. Because you know why? I didn't get pushed into it by him. It wouldn't have got done otherwise. So I'm not going to sit there and not let, get pay that bill or even do the driveway. There was stuff like just shovel. Oh, I'll go out later. And it wouldn't get done for 3 days. Then there would be mishap after mishap after mishap. That's what procrastinating does. The reason it's a sin is because you're putting it off. Sometimes it's fear that puts it off. But if you got somebody waiting on a decision, you're waiting, don't waste your time. Keep your life going. Doesn't mean you don't have to agree or whatever it is. I'm not telling you what to do, but I am thinking the same stuff. I'm wasting my time. I'm ready to move. You know what I mean? I've been wasting so much time, and when I think of how many years I wasted, you know what I mean, on people who didn't want to do things, this message is for somebody. I'm sorry. Procrastination is fear. Most of the time, because you think you're not going to be perfect enough to do the job, okay? I've never been a procrastinator until I sat with a procrastinator, okay? Then sometimes you get in the pattern and you're like, oh, but if that's not you, it's not going to feel right. If you, and I'm not downing anybody, but listen, Triumph and Charles Stanley both said it in a row, so there's a reason. Somebody either needed to hear this message or I just needed to vent it out to get better. I hope you guys don't mind. I hope this message helps. If you're with somebody who's a procrastinator and you know it, Charles Stanley actually said it's okay to, still like the person, but walk away because that will bring you down. And he actually said energy. He actually said that'll bring your energy down, and that's exactly what was happening to me. I couldn't even express my words for 30 years because there's somebody on the side of you doing exact opposite of what you believe in and what you do. That's codependency. Then you turn into that person. You become lazy. You become the addict. You become this. What I'm trying to say is, if you can't walk away from somebody like that, you just don't become something you are not. That's, I guess, what I want to say here. Don't be a fit-inner. Don't be a go-wither. Be you. If you're an energetic person and you have a sloth, that's what he was calling it. And I have the video. I went nuts. I ran in the house to record this, how unbelievable the message was. So I hope this helps one person. Pay it forward if it does, guys. Thank you.